Good evening, I'm Keith Kate.
And I'm Stacy Scheibel. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, there is a new twist in the case involving an accountant who admitted stealing millions of dollars from USF.
He pleaded guilty, but when it came time to start his prison sentence, he failed to appear. 8 on your side investigator Walt Buteau joining us now with details.
Keith and Stacy, court records show Ralph Puglisi admitted using a fortune that wasn't his to charter yachts, renovate his home, and help relatives while also spending millions on an adult website. But when it came time to start his prison sentence, he didn't show up. Mr. Puglisi, this is Ralph Puglisi after his first court appearance in late August of 2021. About 2 weeks after 8 on Your Side broke the story about his multi-million-dollar scheme to steal from USF. Puglisi admitted taking nearly $13 million from the university's Medical Services Association when he was the nonprofit's accounting manager. But when it came time to pay for his crime, we found out he did not show up to begin his sentence on New Year's Eve, prompting this federal arrest warrant that landed the 60-year-old in the Pinellas County Jail. According to court records, a federal judge denied Puglisi's request for a later incarceration date, but his attorney tells me he has no idea why his client did not turn himself in. In the motion, Puglisi told the court the delay would allow him to aid the victim in this case in the recovery of assets in USF's civil lawsuit against Puglisi's family members who allegedly profited from the crime. The U.S. Attorney's Office would not comment about Puglisi not showing up for prison, but the request to extend his freedom was not opposed by prosecutors, according to Puglisi's motion that was denied by the judge. Puglisi was arrested on January 11th and transferred last week to Coleman Federal Prison to begin serving a 10-year sentence. It is unknown whether he will face additional charges. And the details of the judge's decision are not available from federal court. Puglisi was granted one extension last fall that moved the date to turn himself in back to December 31st. The defendants in the civil suit have either not responded to requests for comment or denied they profited from the crime, Keith.
Well, there's the jail sentence, but there's also the restitution. So what are the odds that USF manages to recoup anything? I mean, it's $13 million or close to it.
A lot of money. He was ordered to pay the restitution, and what we're told is so far he's paid $1.2 million in restitution and also agreed to give up a piece of property in the Virgin Islands worth $400,000, but the rest of it, including a reported $6 million paid to one, quote, webcam performer, is still up in the air tonight.
Heck of a webcam performer for
It's a lot of money. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Walt. Okay. If you have something you would like Walt to investigate, you can call the 8 on Your Side helpline, the number 1-800-338-0808.